Hello interwebs and welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter 2. When we left off, we had finished our work for Moya, and she told us that she has been ordered not to let us into the Black Lake district, and instead we'll have to go see the guy who, according to Moya, considers himself the leader of the gang of thugs in the docks, Axel Debris. But before we go meet him, we are going to pay a visit to Leldon, Neeshka's ex-partner. And yeah, first things first, we'll chat with our companions a bit, see if they have anything to say about our newest recruit, Quora, who, by the way, won't be in our party because even though she would be a nice addition in a way to replace Eleni, in that then we would have all three companions hurling insults at each other constantly. However, we are trying to have a at least remotely balanced party, and we need someone who can heal and buff, so to speak. And well, Lord considers Quora a bit too well, not reckless per se, but she comes across as someone who would not focus on healing and protective spells or the like, but more like someone who only knows the fireball spells on gazillion different levels. And yeah, anyway, that's pretty much the reason why we won't be switching her into the party. We'll keep her around possibly for crafting. I'll check at some point what are her skills and the like. But yeah, she will be sticking in our base camp, so to speak. Anyway, let's talk to Neeshka first.
What's going on?
And ask about Leldon. Who's this old partner of yours who keeps sending thugs after us?
Leldon? He's a tricky one, he is. The fact he keeps sending thugs after us to do his dirty work doesn't surprise me either. I still say we find out where he's lurking and rob him blind. I mean, if you're up for it, that'll put him in his place.
Of course I'm up for it, my dear. Where can I find his hideout? Yeah, I know. Ophala marked it on our map.
Ophala put it on our map.
Yep.
It's in the merchant quarter, a building close to the gate to the Black Lake district.
Indeed. Okay, we've spoken enough. Let's move on to Kelgar.
Something you need?
Depends. Yeah, I wanted to ask you, how did the meeting with the monks go?
Go? They didn't seem to hear a word I was saying.
Not surprised.
I told them I was there to learn how to fight. They just threw back words in my face, then they got all quiet on me. I almost thought I might have to smash a few skulls to get my point across. But they weren't listening. I even shouted a few times, and after that, they just got silent. You humans have got some things to learn about dwarf home courtesy.
You watch your mouth. In case you haven't noticed, I'm not a human. Dumbass dwarf midget man. Anyway, maybe you needed to approach them with a little less violence.
Ah, they were just being stubborn and selfish. Not worth my time.
Okay, that goes back to an earlier discussion which has an influence check. Let's move on. Yeah, I remember that because just now, about 10-15 minutes ago, played this part. I managed to talk to every one of our companions, and then I lost electricity for a while, so I had to restart. The story of my life when it comes to LPing, it seems. Restart, restart, restart. Yeah, let's see Quara's description. With a sharp tongue and a short fuse, Quara has a large and fiery personality trapped in a petite body. While her clothes are elegant and sophisticated, her crimson hair is short and disheveled, the result of her constantly running her hands through her hair in moments of emotion. Quara wears her passion visibly. Her white cheeks blush red when she is mad, and her hands move with her words when she is excited. Her large green eyes are often rolling in frustration, as rarely a moment goes by when something doesn't annoy or outright anger her. Indeed.
Great. What's wrong now?
With you, everything. Well, tell me about yourself.
Why? Like you care? If I didn't almost burn down your uncle's dumb establishment, I wouldn't even be here.
Hey!
Oh, stow it, you drunk.
True, you wouldn't be here, most likely. But what exactly is your problem?
My problem is, people keep telling me what to do, and I don't need to hear it anymore. I can handle myself. I know my powers, and I don't need somebody telling me how to use them.
Teen angst much? I hear you haven't been doing well in the academy.
Well, it's not hard to guess which side of the classroom you heard that from. Those instructors. They don't know what they're talking about. And if I had to page through one more dusty tome, forget it.
Yeah, well, as Lord is a Warlock, therefore using his powers through nothing but his will, who needs instruction? Instinct and experience are the best teacher.
Finally, someone who can speak some sense. I wish you could tell the masters and the students at school that. They keep them all sheltered there like sheep. How are they ever going to learn anything from a book or potion bottle?
Indeed. You tell me. I had other questions for you.
Go on and ask.
Why were you fighting those academy students at the flagon?
Why not? They're always talking about me behind my back at the academy, and I decided I wasn't going to take any more. I know more than they ever will about magic. They're simpering little girls who can't even levitate a fork if they wanted to.
Why would anyone want to? They talk behind your back? About what exactly?
Oh, that I'm dangerous, that I act all superior, that I talk down to them. So what if I do? All they get from magic is what they read out of a book.
Well, if they're weak, they deserve your scorn.
Yeah, exactly. When they're at my level, maturity and spell-wise, then they can have cause to talk. I mean, I know what power feels like rushing through me. They've barely sipped from the stream.
Really? And what does power feel like to you?
It's like this shiver that starts spreading through you. A warmth, like it's coming from your heart and your head all at once. And you feel that warmth get hot. So much so you think you can burn anything in your path, yet you'll only be brushed by it. I can't even explain it, but trust me, I know.
Well, as long as you know when to unleash your power, that's enough for me, as you won't be traveling with us.
Oh, I'll be ready. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Oh, that's good. You can have fun here at the Sunken Flagon, cleaning tables. Let's keep moving. And last but, well, at least nearly least, Eleni.
Is there something you need?
Oh yeah, apparently nothing from Eleni. Let's move on. I forgot to ask these guys
Something you need?
their opinions about others. If they have anything to say about Quara. I wanted to ask you about some of our companions.
Huh? Like who?
Nothing about Quora, but now I have to wonder if I actually asked Kelgar about Neeshka. I can't really remember. So let's ask again, what's your problem with her?
You mean aside from the fact that she's half devil and her name's more like a sneeze than a proper name? Oh, nothing.
An influence check, which failed. Okay, let's move on. Back to Neeshka quickly.
What's going on? Yeah? Which one of the marks you wanted to know about? Not the barrel-head dwarf, is it?
Nope. And nothing about Quora. Let's move on.
Questions,
No,
questions.
wrong one.
Go ahead.
Let's keep moving. Okay, and
Yes.
before we move out, I just realized earlier that it's been quite a while since our last level up, and I still haven't remembered to memorize new spells with Eleni. Yeah. Okay, as for level 4, for general purpose, we'll go with Cure Serious Wounds. We'll keep the level 3 and I think level 2 spells that we already have memorized. Yeah, and as for level 1, we'll remove 1 sleep and put 2 cure light wounds. The cure minor wounds is pretty meh. I think we'll put a 3rd flare there. Yeah, that's it, and then let's rest before we head out.
Sights to show you.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh yeah, and let's save the game as well. Ta-da! Head to the merchant quarter. Yeah. And I ran into these guys just before I lost the electricity. Going somewhere? You've made some poor friends in this city, friend. And who in the 9 hells are you? Save your words. We heard you threatened our sister Glina at the Sunken Flagon. Our house's honor is at stake, and this will only be settled with blood. If that's the way you guys want it to be settled, then fine. Melv's acid arrows. Whoa, there's an unknown spell from someone. Ah, bloody camera.
I am listening.
Okay. I don't think we'll waste any of Eleni's spells for this.
Me. I have such sights to show you.
How can I help? I'll take care of this.
Follow me.
Someone will pay for this.
Well, look who showed up.
Let's see.
I'll
Do a
take
sneak
care of
attack, Neeshka.
Let us press the attack.
Yeah. Oh, Kelgar was
Right
fast
is
with
right,
his
buttock.
targets. It's a good thing these citizens don't really pay any attention to what's going on around them.
Them little ducks.
Magic missile.
all in
Oh,
a row.
he summoned a wolf. Was pretty useless. 2 gold pieces. Oh wow. Okay then. Yeah, let's start making our way to the merchant quarter. See if there's anything or anyone else waiting for us here to attack us. What's this? A wounded wolf. Wolves are pack hunters known for their persistence and cunning. Yeah, and this is, by the way, another good trait of Eleny's, that we can talk to animals with her. This looks like a wolf. It seems to have somehow wandered into town. Its fur is matted with blood. That animal, it's not a wolf. It's a druid. Badly wounded. What is it doing here in Neverwinter? I don't know. It is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. The blood is so thick I can barely make out the wounds. Are you from the Circle? The Circle of the Mare, yes, but this is far from the lands we tend. And how did you come to be wounded? It is far from my lands. I am a messenger only from the Circle of Swords of Neverwinter Wood, sent to find one of the Circle of the Mare. Maybe you'd like to explain the blood on your fur. I picked up your scent, the scent of Maiden's Glade outside of these city walls, and against my instincts I tried to come and find you. In my animal form I was wounded by the city guards and left here. I barely had the will to heal my own wounds, or even shift out of this form. Left any longer and I would be dead now. It is a strange thing. But as we come closer to the mare, it becomes more and more difficult to shift from beast to human and back again. Why would you have trouble changing shape? My fear is that it is tied to the land, and if that is true, whatever comes from the mare, it comes for Neverwinter Wood as well. It was thought that the Circle of the Mare would know more of what strikes at us. I had hoped to find Vashni or Navan of the Mare, but you are the only one I have been able to find. We found another in the Maiden's Glade, Khalil, and he said that the Circle of the Mare was lost. But you would know it to be true or not. How is it you do not know the fate of your circle? I have been away for some time, and my speaking with the elders, it has been over a year since we were in the same place. As for the troubles in the land, we suspect it may be tied to this one I am traveling with, and the shards that I'm carrying. Shards? I fail to see how one could affect the other, but I am not one of the elders of our circle. I will keep hunting for others of the mare, as ordered. Know that the druids of Neverwinter Wood have been forced to retreat slowly from their tended lands. If you would speak to them, travel to the Sky Mirror, and use its powers to contact them. Unless something has happened, you should be able to reach them. Okay, well, where is this Sky Mirror? It is not far from Neverwinter, but you will need me to guide you. It is impossible to find the path without one of the mare to guide you. Okay. Why are your circle no longer in Neverwinter Wood? This threat. They fear its corrupting effect, not only on the mare and the wood, but deeper in the land as well. Thank you for saving me, Eleni of the Mare and the one you travel with. With my wounds tended, I may continue my journey far from this city. Farewell, and travel to the Sky Mirror. Tell the elders of the Circle of Swords what you know. Okay, bye-bye. Mr. Wolf. I see you still haven't repaired the City Watch headquarters. Sick people around, burning down buildings like that. I just don't understand. Why would anyone do that? Just citizens and not so bright merchant. Okay, seems it's pretty safe here, so let's rest before we head on. Head on to see Leldon. Who knows what will wait us by the merchant quarters gates. Ah, and we now have the Sky Mirror in the map, but let's not go there just yet. Huh. No surprises here just yet. Okay, let's see. Okay, the big house there is Axel de Vries. There's the Leldon's hideout. Barely injured city watchman.